Hello everyone, I am Renown Zero, and we are back again talking about the Blue Beetle director completely changing his tune, asking moviegoers to give his film a chance after openly mocking them over the Batman's an Ist line. That's because he knows his job's on the line. The movie's going to be DOA because he basically said his job is done. His job here is done when people were upset over this line in this movie for the trailer of Blue Beetle. This comes to us from Bounding in the Comics. Blue Beetle director Angel Manuel Soto completely changed his tune and is now asking moviegoers to give the film a chance after he repeatedly mocked and derided them following the release of the film's first trailer. In the first trailer, it ended with George Lopez's Uncle Rudy remarking, "Batman is a fascist." Numerous individuals took exception to the line, with YouTuber Ryan Cannell criticizing it, saying, quote, "At the end, the Batman is fascist. This is pandering to these stupid effing 20-year-old free profile pictures, she, them, don't know what your effing gender is, don't buy comics, don't have money to go to the movies." That's who that effing S is pandering to. Batman is a fascist. F off with that. That's so stupid, he declared. That was in this clip, I believe. Cannell's criticism would be shared to Twitter by CB Movie Fan, who wrote, quote, "George Lopez saying Batman is a fascist has his MF riled up." The user added, quote, "I need more lines like that from the movie if they're freaking out like this." Again, you're talking about someone who's probably more successful than you are, honestly. This is the tweet here. Soto responded to the tweet with 3 laughing emojis and a Skeletor gif reads, quote, "Well, my job's done." This is the director of the film responding to that tweet saying this. This is what makes your movie DOA, because you decide to insult the fans and be happy that the fans are insulted by your stupid trailer, and you making a very terrible decision over what to include in said trailer. Soto used a similar gif in response to another user pointing out that certain people were upset about the inclusion of the "Batman's a fascist" line in the trailer. Instead of Skeletor, he used one of President Barack Obama dropping a microphone. He captioned it, quote, "My job here is done." Well, yeah, your job is done because you're probably not going to have one after this movie bombs at the box office. Possibly. I'll say possibly. Now in an interview with movie maker, Soto's asking fans to give him and the film a chance. First, he attempted to explain the scene. Quote, "We always wanted to have fun with the way Rudy talks about other superheroes." He continued, "So to the people who got mad at it, give us a chance. No, we shouldn't give you a chance. A lot of people don't like to waste their time nor their money on terrible films. And people who want to put terrible things like that line in a trailer that's supposed to be promoting your movie, you are essentially disrespecting one of the most respected comic book characters ever created. In a movie about a very not too well known character, not too popular character. I understand he may be popular in some circles of the fandom, but Blue Beetle is not very well known, like Batman or Superman or Wonder Woman or Spider-Man. We're just trying to have fun with the characters that we love. Well, you clearly don't love him because you think this way about Batman when he is not that thing that you're claiming him to be. And everybody in our movie loves Batman and Superman and the Flash. Sure. And of course we have criticisms about them all, as we all should, Soto added. But that doesn't mean that we hate Batman. We love Batman. Well, you wouldn't have included this line in the movie if you loved Batman, because you're essentially saying an untrue statement about a character that was made over 80 years ago. The film star, Exolo Mariduena, I don't know how to really say that, also shared his thoughts on the criticism to Lopez's character, describing Batman as a fascist. F that. He elaborated, quote, "Maybe Jamie and the audience don't agree with Rudy, but you're allowed to have your opinion. That's okay." That's how you would respond to that, rather than the way this director responded to fans who were not happy with this line. Mariduena then insinuated the line was included to rile up viewers. Well, you're gonna rile up viewers to not go watch your film, and then you're gonna be upset when possibly your movie bombs, and then you don't get more work in Hollywood. But then again, nowadays people tend to fail upwards. If you felt some type of way about it, that was the point. So I think if you agree with it, if you don't agree with it, it was placed there for a reason. It was placed there for the reason of insulting the fan base of Batman. That's essentially why that line was there. More than likely, the director definitely knows. More than likely, you know that. And you know, all the people who have their Batman shrines at home can keep them there. They don't have to worry. And I admit, I like him as Miguel in Cobra Kai, because Cobra Kai is great. I cannot wait for season 6. Despite what Soto's saying here, his initial reaction is more than likely what he truly believes, and he changed his tune because he's seen box office bomb after box office bomb this year for DC films at the box office, including The Flash. His job as a director might not be safe in James Gunn's new plans for the DC Universe. Gunn has made it clear that the character Blue Beetle is part of the DC Universe, but has not commented on whether the film is actually part of the DC Universe. When Gunn first announced the DC Universe slate, he said, quote, "And then to move into a Blue Beetle, a fantastic film about a kid who is a marvelous part of the DCU." More recently speaking with Michael Rosenbaum, Gunn said the first DCU character for sure is Blue Beetle, and the first full DCU movie is Superman. Of note, Gunn says the character of Blue Beetle is the first DCU character, but that Superman Legacy is the first DCU film, so the Blue Beetle film does not appear to be part of the DCU. It's also interesting that Mary Duena seemingly had no qualms, insinuating the line was done on purpose to provoke a reaction one way or the other. At least he had the stones to commit to what they did, something that Soto clearly did not do. As noted above, he's trying to claim that a person calling Batman a fascist actually loves Batman is beyond absurd. Yes, it is completely absurd that you would say this about a character, again, that's been around for 80 years, around, like, way longer than Blue Beetle has ever been around. Essentially one of the most popular characters. It's literally part of the trinity of DC characters, with Superman and Wonder Woman being the other two, and Batman being as close to being as popular as Spider-Man. So you now changing your tune is not going to get people to say, oh, well, now I'm going to go watch this movie. More than likely, people are going to say, no, you meant to say that. You wanted to put this in the trailer, the first trailer for this movie, because you wanted people to see how you really felt about this character. And because you insulted a lot of people, because Batman has so much history behind his character, you've turned off a lot of people to go watch your movie. And now, when your movie bombs, you're going to blame the fans for it, as Hollywood has been doing over the last, 10 or so years. They've just been blaming the fans for their movie bombing rather than blaming their directors, writers, and creators of said movies for making a terrible movie that no one wants to spend their hard-earned money on, considering the ticket prices have gone extremely up over the last couple of years. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit the like button, comment below what you feel about all this, subscribe for more content, hit the bell for notifications, set the bell to all, that way you get notifications anytime I post a new video, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace.